We have managed to really make a lot of strides and breakthroughs at a time where a lot of other organizations and agencies just didn't exist. Nobody was doing the work. And so we have been able to allow folks to be more aligned with whom they feel they are on the inside, and to be able to navigate certain types of spaces free from being harmed with having certain informations about them dangled over their head, you know?
A place to come to actually help change your name is a good start for us, you know? Because other organizations don't really have that, so this actually helped me a lot to actually make me feel comfortable in my gender. Like I said, I was in denial. And, you know, I didn't really want to walk outside. I really didn't want to show my ID because I was dressed as Victoria, but my ID say my birth name, and I was like, And then they helped me, and Tasha helped me with it, and Hannah. So it was actually made me feel more comfortable now.
We do provide a really unique space in terms of collaboration between movement building and organizing and the direct service legal service team. And so what the attorneys here do is that they really try and break down the barriers that folks are facing when they try and access community spaces. And since SRLP is a community space, not only are people getting the legal services that they need, they're also getting all the social support and the community support and political education that goes hand in hand with getting services at SRLP.
We're constantly under attack. I think for me, I never want any of my community members to go through the things that I went through the things that I witnessed when I was locked up behind bars, through the various different experiences that I've had where I have either seen violence perpetuated against my community. That should not be a thing. People should be allowed to live freely, to breathe freely, and to be able to live and walk within their truth without fear or trepidation of whether or not the next day will be their last.
The Trump administration again and again has put out policies and proposals that are fear tactics and create misinformation within the community. So one of the key things that folks can do right now is to stay involved and to stay active, whether that's just educating yourself and making sure that you know the ways in which policies and laws are impacting your community and your friends and your family.
Hearing other people's stories actually helped me as well to be with my trouble that I was going through. Because like I said, I was going through a lot when I was transitioning. I was getting mad because they was whispering, or I was getting mad because they were staring. But then after a while, I started getting comfortable with how I looked, and then it got even better. And then talk about it even got even better. So for this space is actually a good space for us to come to. Without this space, I think we all would be lost.
If we got everything that we needed, ideally we would be granting much more asylum statuses to folks that are in danger of being deported back to their home country that happen to be trans. We would be able to have maybe possibly, hopefully, I envision this, some sort of a bail relief, or if we couldn't do it directly in conjunction with someone, and try to get people out of Rikers Island, out of places that are within reason, that we can try to get them out of that type of situation so that they don't have to unnecessarily sit behind bars while the courts determine their fate and that sort of thing.
As for me, I'm a role model for some folks who comes here. I help some to actually find their genders, because some of them was very closed-minded, they were scared to come out, and I said, all you have to do is be yourself. And once you be yourself, everything else come to play,